Why discipline beats motivation every time. Every day, millions of people wake up full of motivation. They have big plans, ambitious goals, dreams that could change their lives. But by the end of the week, most of them have given up. Why? Because motivation is temporary. Motivation is fragile. It comes and goes like the weather. If you rely on it to reach your goals, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Even the most successful people know this. LeBron James, for example, starts training before most of us are even awake. Not because he feels motivated, but because he has built discipline into his life. Motivation is the spark that lights the fire, but discipline is what keeps the fire burning through the long nights and early mornings when inspiration fades. Motivation feels good. It's exciting. It makes you feel unstoppable for a moment, but it's short-lived. Some days you'll wake up ready to conquer the world, and other days you won't. If your success depends on these fleeting bursts, you'll constantly be at the mercy of your feelings. Even celebrities experience this. Jennifer Lopez, who maintains an intense training and work schedule, doesn't wait to feel inspired before she hits the gym or rehearses. She has a system, a disciplined routine that ensures results. Will Smith once said, "Being disciplined is easier than being motivated." Motivation is like the wind, unpredictable and unreliable. Discipline is the ship that keeps you moving no matter how stormy the sea. Without it, even the most inspired intentions can sink before they ever leave the harbor. Discipline is not a feeling, it's a decision, it's a system. Discipline is showing up even when you don't feel like it, because your commitment doesn't depend on temporary excitement. Motivation is fire. Discipline is a furnace. It keeps burning even when the wind blows. Serena Williams didn't become one of the greatest tennis players by waiting for inspiration. She trained day after day, rain or shine, fueled by discipline. The same goes for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who wakes up at 4 a.m., lifts heavy weights, and stays consistent even on days he doesn't feel motivated. Discipline creates habits. Habits create momentum. Momentum creates results. Without discipline, even talent and hard work can fizzle out. Michael Jordan, often called the greatest basketball player of all time, was famous for his relentless training regimen, practicing shots for hours while others rested. That is discipline in action, pushing beyond what feels comfortable, beyond what is convenient. Look at the people who achieved greatness. Did they wait for motivation? No. Kobe Bryant's legendary 5 a.m. workouts weren't about feeling motivated. They were about showing up every single day. Oprah Winfrey built her media empire by sticking to disciplined routines for decades. From waking up early to meditating, exercising, and dedicating hours to reading and preparation. Elon Musk works tirelessly across multiple companies, not because he always feels inspired, but because he has systems that keep him accountable. J.K. Rowling wrote the first Harry Potter book while working a full-time job and raising a child. She didn't wait for motivation, she wrote, because she had a disciplined plan and stuck to it. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger, during his rise as a bodybuilder, woke up daily for grueling workouts, not relying on inspiration but on relentless daily effort. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going. Talent alone isn't enough. Consistent, disciplined effort is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Discipline isn't just a personality trait, it's a skill that can be developed. Studies in neuroscience show that habits form in the basal ganglia, a part of the brain responsible for routine behaviors. The more you repeat a disciplined action, the easier it becomes until it's automatic. This is why morning routines, exercise habits, and scheduled work sessions are so powerful. Even the brain of a celebrity like LeBron James or Serena Williams functions in this way. Their discipline isn't magic, it's habit. Motivation spikes may excite you temporarily, but habits, Driven by discipline, restructure your brain to make success automatic over time. Understanding this principle is key. Discipline rewires your brain to favor consistency over temporary feelings of energy or inspiration. So how do you build unbreakable discipline? Start small. Small, consistent actions beat huge bursts of effort that fade. Want to work out? Start with 10 push-ups a day. Want to write? Start with 100 words. The key is showing up every day. The cumulative effect of these small steps over time is extraordinary. Next, remove friction. Make your habits obvious and easy to start. Lay out your workout clothes like Dwayne Johnson does. Prep your meals and schedule your work sessions. Track your progress. Discipline thrives on visible results. Checking off small wins fuels your system and makes the next step easier. Beyoncé meticulously plans her rehearsals and performances. Her consistency builds excellence. And remember, discipline compounds over time. The small daily actions of today will multiply into massive achievements over months and years. Discipline is as much a mental game as a physical one. It requires rewiring your brain to value long-term results over short-term comfort. Tony Robbins often says, "It's not about resources, it's about resourcefulness." The most disciplined people don't rely on luck or bursts of energy. They rely on systems, routines, and an unshakable mindset. Mental toughness is built through repeated action, pushing past resistance and proving to yourself every day that you are capable. David Goggins, who endured extreme physical and mental challenges, emphasizes that the mind gives up long before the body does. Discipline trains your mind to keep going when motivation fades, when excuses appear, or when the world feels heavy. When you rely on discipline instead of motivation, you no longer live at the mercy of your feelings. You become unstoppable. You wake up with purpose, follow through no matter what, and build results that compound over time. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is the engine that drives your life forward day after day, week after week, year after year. Look at the legends: Kobe, LeBron, Serena, Oprah, Beyoncé, Tony Robbins, and David Goggins. Their success isn't luck, it's discipline. And that same discipline can transform your life too. The actions you take consistently, even when no one is watching, create the foundation for a life that exceeds your wildest dreams. Start today. Write down one habit you can do daily for the next 30 days. Something small but meaningful. Set up a system to make it automatic. Remove distractions, track your progress, and hold yourself accountable. Celebrate the small wins, because they compound over time into extraordinary results. Remember, discipline isn't about perfection. It's about showing up repeatedly, even when life is messy, exhausting, or unpredictable. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. And soon, your discipline will start to shape every area of your life. Stop waiting for motivation to appear. Build discipline. Show up consistently and let your habits carry you to greatness. Motivation will come and go, but discipline lasts forever. Every small step, every consistent action is a brick in the foundation of your future. Start today. Start small. And let discipline turn your goals into reality.